for this now, you want me to be that like sort of. Because I'm the Shaggy Man, so I got like the fact that I'm just like a dude just doesn't care, like whatever.
It's like
I'm like Ben Affleck to Matt Damon. You ever see that skit on Family Guy? Yeah, like Ben Affleck was just sitting on the couch while Matt Damon is writing Good Will Hunting. He's like, "Oh, you've not contributed anything to the script. You got any more pot?" You know what I mean? Like, that's what I was thinking. Where my character was kind of coming from. Like, you got any more pot? He needs to apologize for reindeer games. Although you know what the funny part about that movie is like when you watch it enough, you kind of start to enjoy it on like some sort of like Mystery Science Theater 3000 level. You're just like, it's kind of funny. I mean, I can understand like when you first get into Hollywood, you're like, yeah, I'll take the big paycheck for the big movie. You know what I mean? I think that's what he makes a better director. Actually, did you ever see Gone Baby Gone? That was really good.
You know the best Kevin Smith joke about him? It's like
him and Kevin Smith are friends. So that's
like he was at like an Evening Harder with Kevin Smith, and like a fan asked like, so what did you think of like Paycheck with that like Ben Affleck? He was like, Paycheck. That's pretty much all it was to him.
Paycheck was a paycheck.
He was like, yay!
And I get to make out with Uma Thurman, so yeah.
It's like at the beginning, it's like you're not drunk, like you're more like you're tired, like you're like. Because you've been
motivation for character. The reason why I'm tired because of the fact that I've been trying to work on it for so hard, but I can't think of anything because I know, and I don't even want to tell you the fact that I spent all the advance money.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to make up for it. You know what I mean? And I don't want to tell you. And then the halfway point where we get drunk, and I'm just like, I don't even care anymore. And you're just like, you spent all our advance money. You have to care. Like at first, you're just like trying to go with me on it.
Yeah.
And then towards the end, that's when you're just like worrying about us as a team, like as screenwriters, because our careers are over if we fuck this up.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Something like that. Aliens. It was just like, we gotta fucking write the script, man. We gotta get it done. We already spent all the advance money, and oh my god, you didn't even write the damn thing. I've been giving you notes all week, and we got a gig.
We got an advancement of 15 grand. I was like, great. Please put that in the bank because we need don't worry, I'll take care of it. Click. Then I come back like. And then it's like
put that in there. You want to write that down, like a little like. Hold on, how long is this? How many pages is this? So we need to start filling those blanks. I mean, trust me, Bob. A lot of the people that are gonna be working with, they're all good at improv.
Yeah.
You're good at improv. Dharmesh can get it done with duct tape.
Yeah.
I prefer sets like that. Everybody has their own process. I don't like the studio system.
Yeah, because I mean, like if some of the extras, because I'm thinking like some of the extras. Or executives, I don't want them just to be sitting there the whole time, just like.
Well, I was thinking about the race, like last minute, where it's just trying to finish it up, and then we're running, and then we have like a montage while we're running, and then we like switch to them just sitting there, and you have the elevator music playing in the background. They're looking at their watch, and they're just waiting for us to come, and then it comes back to us like running, with the script in hand or something like that. You know what I mean? And then it cuts back to them, and they're just having like this conversation about how like the last piece of crap movie like made them so much money. Like, so we're thinking about doing a sequel to the Snorks. Really?
Basically, and it's like if your friend's name is Christy, right?
Christine?
Christine? Yeah, Christine. Because I'm thinking like also, like if she's all like beautified up.
Give her the glasses and the hair bunned up, and the exec chick, she definitely looked like some chick that works in an office, like a secretary. Maybe.
Yeah, because I'm thinking just for the hell of it, just to kind of play force to the whole business thing. Like one of the guys could just kind of be like, not really hitting on her, just kind of like, so how's your husband treating you nowadays? He's like, oh, no, he's fine.
One of those random pieces of conversation.
It's like, oh, he's fine. He bought me this. Like, really? You know what? When are you gonna, let me take you, show you this, blah, blah, blah type of thing. Just kind of like that hitting back and like flirtation back and forth. And,
yeah, exactly. See, that's awesome. What we need to do is we need to go back and forth. Like the action scene is us running there through whatever hurdles. We're jumping over mailboxes, blah, blah. And then every time, when we're going over, some sort of physical gag, maybe you trip and I pick you up, or I trip and you pick me up. And then we cut to them having the normal conversation to, elevator music, yeah, they'll be here soon. And I also think the way to make it work is give producer Bob's character a sort of backstory why he likes the Roadhouse. You know what I mean? And that's why he hired us, because one, it was cheap, and two, we were new to the business. We wrote an indie film that made some money, so he wants to make some money on his next crappy blockbuster that he hires us to write. You know what I mean? Like, just give him a sort of backstory that we can put in there as well as he's talking, as we're running. You know what I mean? It kind of makes sense. You know, we're building up to the climax as we're running, and then the way to bring it down is like a roller coaster, up and down. You know what I mean? We're running whatever physical gag, action sequence as we're trying to make it on time with our deadline. We hear the conversations between Bob and his fellow producers, and they can improv some of it, but I think like there should be like certain lines.
Like because that's why I'm gonna write like give everyone like at least maybe 3 lines, maybe 1 or 2, 3 lines each, and then like when we're there, I was like, okay, this is what you sort of have to say, but kind of go off of it, and we'll just film it.
Jared, talk to me.
Jared,
I'm not a crook. See? We don't need to buy lenses. We just use sunglasses over what we have on our camera.
This looks very depressing. Look at this.
Dude, that's awesome. See? That's how me and Dharmesh operate. Look, you don't even need to like...
It's like, what happened to the world? It died. Nuclear holocaust.
I guarantee you, on the East Coast, we're going to be like the MacGyvers of indie filmmaking.
Well, it does create like a good like filter for this guy.
Like, look at how awesome! All you just need is that and the sunglasses. How awesome! Like, look at a regular person. Like, isn't that stylish? Isn't that kind of cool?
It's like the world just died.
Yeah. College ruled 90 pages.
And the funny thing is that like, I was thinking like we have all these good people coming in just to be like extras, but then I know that they can act. So I was like, I should probably give them like at least 1 or 2 lines just to. Or
you have to always, because they're gonna be around, because if they really want to like act, if they really want to do something creative, you know what I mean, you give them a chance. You know what I mean? Because you can never tell with people. Everybody's different, and I like to give everybody a chance. It's like my bleeding heart, I guess. I don't know. I never try to judge a book by its cover, but sometimes there's like another half of me that does judge people, and that's the part of me I don't like.
This is a really good angle of you.
Really? Let me see. What's up, peoples? Been there, done that. Interned at Raleigh Studios in LA. And they mostly did like reality TV shows, and one guy brought me on board, and he told everybody that I was his writer.
Like he owned you?
Yeah.
That's funny.
And I don't know, I just didn't like the process. And the first day that I was there, they put me in a room with an investor, and they're talking about like moving like 10 units as if it was nothing. I'm like, wow, that shit is crazy. Hollywood is crazy. And it's always like some trophy wife who is married to some sort of plastic surgeon, you know what I mean, that wants to invest in your movie or your idea or your script. I'm like, really?